Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Also, if you are new, welcome. So this week we are doing something a little bit different. We are doing a marathon video of some of the most extreme cleans that I have ever done due to some people in the house being sick this week, as well as we have started a really big project in the house. I was not able to get a different video out for you today, so hopefully this video gives you all the motivation you need to get your cleaning done. Like I said, this is some of the most extreme cleans that I have done since starting my Helping Hand series, so hopefully you guys enjoy. Hello friends, welcome back to Living with Cambria, and welcome if you are new. I am so excited for this episode in my Hoarder series. I found another house, so thank you guys so much. One of you actually reached out to me and said that your mom and dad was in the need of some help. This is a little bit of an older couple, and the husband has some health issues, as well as this is just a house that they've been in for 40 years. So you can imagine the buildup of stuff over the years with kids and family and life and just everything. So today we are working in the guest bedroom because she told me her sister was coming into town and she normally stays in this room exactly how it looks. So we wanted to get it all in order. That way it'd be a good surprise for her when her sister came. But man, was this a lot. Ends up that this was the bedroom of one of her daughters when she was younger. And there was just everything from everything she had put in, but then everything from her daughter's childhood. So got there at 10 a.m. and left at 5, and it was a long day. But I hope you guys enjoy this motivation, and let's get into it. So one thing she brought up a lot as we were just getting started is her saying she didn't know where to start. I feel like that's how it is for a lot of people. And I have to say, the hardest part, I promise, is just starting. If you start and just go, eventually you're going to get in a rhythm and figure it out. I even get overwhelmed myself when I go to these houses. I don't know exactly where to start. I just kind of pick stuff up and start going, because once I'm moving, it starts falling into place. So if you need the motivation, just start. Give yourself a small task and you'll be amazed at how much more you do after you start. Now, when you are picking a room to declutter, definitely go through the entire room. I feel like often people kind of skimp on when they're doing it, and you really, really need to go through everything, every drawer, every nook and cranny. Get out everything, because when you are nervous that you don't have enough storage, a lot of the times it is just because there's a lot of stuff you don't need. So don't skimp. Make sure you go through that drawer that you don't think there's anything in, and make sure you get every corner under everything, and really, really do it thoroughly. It will make a huge difference in the long run if you make sure to go and hit every area. This is also why I say to only do one room at a time, and don't mix deep cleaning with decluttering. Now, you should lightly clean, and you'll see that in this video that I do cleaning throughout it, but I'm not moving furniture. I'm not really deep cleaning. I'm pretty much just doing a surface cleaning.
Say you wanna take some time, but if you say we'll meet again, why'd you have to take everything now? Baby, are you lying? Have you met someone? Tell me now. I better start crying, make them feel bad before we leave town. 10, 9, counting down, putting on a smile. 8, 7, 6, 5. You say goodbye, lock the door for 3, 2, 1, and then I lose it. I'm delusional, you say, and then I lose it. I'm delusional, you say. Why hasn't he called me back? It's been 3 days. Stalking his Instagram, saying he's in a phase. So now you're telling everyone that we're drifting apart. Now I know that it was you who made me feel so messed up. Hanging out with new females, cute, but are they even real, man? Jealousy, I think it's jealousy, but hell with it, still a good melody. Or maybe I got problems that I don't tell anyone. Have I lost my perception? Feel like I wanna do something wrong now. 10, 9, counting down, putting on a smile. 8, 7, 6, 5. You say goodbye, lock the door for 3, 2, 1, and then I lose it. I'm delusional, you say, and then I lose it. Yeah, I'm delusional, you say, and then I lose it.
Now, when I work in bedrooms, I really use the bed as like a main table for me. That way, stuff that I know we need to go through, I put on the table. Well, the table. I put on the bed. That way, it is all in one area, and we can go through everything piece by piece. Obviously, there are some things that I know can go right back where they were, but in other situations, I want to make sure it's on the bed. We can go through it and get rid of what is not needed. Now, if you have hoarder tendencies like she does, I highly, highly recommend asking for help, just because having someone else there to kind of nudge you along will make a huge difference. She said more than once that there's things that would have taken her a lot longer to go through, and she probably would have kept a lot more if I wasn't there. And that's a big deal. So it can be hard to ask for help, but definitely do it if you notice you have these hoarder tendencies.
About you, yeah, 'cause I really wanna know. You can ride with me forever. moon and my all is yours. Don't hesitate, just give me your all, just give me your all. So let's fly into a dream I won't deny. I'm so in love, let's go for gold. Let's go for gold. If we ever was lost before, now we finally found our way. And love is stronger than anything. We will make our own way. Night is over the park and a few brave stars. I give you the moon and my all is yours. Don't hesitate, just give me your all, just give me your all. So let's fly into a dream I won't deny. I'm so in love, let's go for gold. Yeah, yeah, let's go for gold. So let's fly into a dream I won't deny. I'm so in love, let's go for gold.
Now, the closet was probably the hardest part just because it's so easy to cram stuff into a closet and it just to get lost. And like I said, I wanted to pull everything out and look at it. And the other thing that came is a lot of the stuff in the closet was old school projects her daughter had done that she had never even seen. So going through sentimental things can definitely be a little bit more difficult. So I recommend having a box or a bin to put those specific things in. That way, if you just can't go through it, you put the box to the side and go through it later and go through the main portions of it. But don't waste hours going through these sentimental stuff when there's so many things that you could get done that day. Get the bulk of it done and then take that evening watching a TV show to go through the tedious stuff if you need to.
Ain't nothing gonna wrong. It's just me following the line that the stars have drawn. That's why I'm in the wind. That's where you'll find me. I'm in the wind, long, long gone. Let me tell you, a new day begins when I
Now, this was a point in the project where things started to come together. It started to get a little bit more satisfying. The bulk of the stuff had been gone through. So now it was kind of just finding homes for it. There was still some stuff to go through, but we were definitely getting closer to that point of seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, which is so nice when you get to that point where you're like, okay, we're almost there. Just keep pushing, keep going. Once you get to that point where you can envision exactly what the room is going to look like, you are definitely going to get that burst of energy just to get it all done.
Walking down the street on clouds instead of the concrete I'm dancing through. Everything's about to come my way. Nothing can ruin my day, no matter what anyone does or say. I smile at fools. No, I don't care, cause I am on my way up, and I won't stop, I won't slow down. Steady on my feet, I'm gonna rise up. No, I won't stop, it is my time. I know what it's like to be broke. I know what it's like when nothing goes your way. So I'm gonna let myself enjoy the fruit from this lucky day. Yeah, I am on my way up, I won't slow down. Yeah, I am on my way up, I won't slow down. I'm strolling down the street with all of my favorite songs on repeat. I'm dancing through. Everything's about to come my way, and I don't care if you spill coffee on me or if the sky is gray or blue. No, I don't care, cause I am on my way up, and I won't stop, I won't slow down. Steady on my feet, I'm gonna rise up. No, I won't.
Once again, when you're working through areas, you will have noticed that I've worked from the back left corner of this room. I've worked my way into a circle. So the back left corner, and then I did the bottom left corner to the right bottom corner, and now the right upper corner. I'm working my way in a circle so I don't get overwhelmed, and then putting stuff on top of the bed so we can go through that section by section. I also don't want to put so much in front of her to go through at one time. So if you can section off your rooms, that way even if you can't get that room done in one day, try and get one section done. Put it into fourths and get a fourth of the room cleaned today, and then come back and do the other fourth. Not overwhelming yourself is going to be huge, because when you walk into these rooms, you already immediately have that anxiety, and we're trying to break that anxiety by simplifying the cleaning and organizing process. I also know this is kind of a contradiction to the famous Marie Kondo, and don't get me wrong, I love her, but I'm not the type where I can do everything in the categories that she says. For me to pull out all the clothes in the entire house, all the books in the entire house, I don't see the progress, and that's where it gets me stumped. That's why me personally, I like going room by room, cutting it into sections. Now this even means if something does not belong in a room, like she had some stuff that belonged in her office, I told her, go put it in your office. Don't worry about tidying up your office to put it in there though. Today we're working on the guest bedroom. We will work on the office another day, and then that thing that belongs in there will end up in its place. but today we want this room to be right. Now when we go into those other rooms, if there's something that belongs in this room, because it's already been done, absolutely put it away correctly. But today we are just focusing on this room.
Whatever they call us, whatever they'll do, they're running in circles, circle of fools. Whatever we will miss, got nothing to prove. But in the dark it's starting to. Whatever they call us, whatever they'll do, we're running together. I'll be here for you. Whatever we will miss, we find something new. But in the dark I'm starting to. The missing what's you.
And I wanted to show you guys everything we got out of this room and kind of behind the scenes. We have 3 black garbage bags full of donations, 2 huge garbage bags full of garbage, and it made a huge difference. This is a small room. It was very hard to film in, and the idea that we got rid of 3 huge black garbage bags and of donations and 2 of garbage was mind-boggling. I was laughing though at this portion because I had to keep yelling at her to go away, because this was finally at the point where I could finish it myself, and I wanted her to like have a surprise. It was very difficult. It usually is fairly difficult with my homeowners. They want to just see and watch the whole progress, but I wanted to finish it up for her and do those finishing touches of a little bit of cleaning and everything, especially with her sister coming into town. I did finally get her out of the room to give me that time to just put my touch on it and then let her come in and see it when it was all done.
The missing what's yesterday. Your smile, your style so fly. My, oh my. As time stood still, I got the urge to steal a kiss, and so I did. Now I'm embarrassed, but just a little bit. Oh, there must be gold on those lips and honey on those finger.
There is something so satisfying, especially when you have a carpeting that really, really needs a vacuum to get a good fresh cleaning on it. I love vacuum lines, but especially just when you see a carpet that is covered in hair and dirt and now webs from those windows, to get it all cleaned up. It's just the best feeling. I do have a little bit closer angle so that I'm not the only one really, really enjoying the transformation of vacuuming these floors.
Take it all. Wish we could like give me the courage to ask for more. Oh, there must be gold on those lips and honey on those fingertips. Oh, we could be birds discovering the world.
Well, I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and if you made it this far, in the spirit of Halloween, leave boo in the comments down below, and I can just thank each and every one of you for your support. It really, really does help me and my channel and allow me to do this for more families for no cost to them. And I greatly, greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Now, the best are these before and afters, and I hope you enjoy these as much as I do. But until next time, guys, bye!
You're still a part of me, but are you where you wanna be? I left you without a single way to break free. I came back years too late, feeling both love and hate, trying to make up for the hurt.
Do you ever feel you don't get out what you're putting in? All your hopes and efforts are all in vain. Who will pick you up when you've lost everything?
Let's get into this cleaning motivation. I'm actually starting by getting all the clothes out of this room. They were a mix of clean and dirty, and realistically they just all needed to get washed. So I figured easiest way was to take everything out, let her go through every piece of clothing, and then wash everything because it really needed a good cleaning. And you'll see there's just a lot of dust and dirt and everything. So along with decluttering and organizing, you're gonna have a ton of cleaning motivation in this video as well, and I really hope you guys enjoy.
Be your girlfriend, girlfriend. No, I don't wanna be your girlfriend, girlfriend. All I wanna stay with my girlfriend's girlfriend. So I don't wanna be your girlfriend, girlfriend. No, 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 girlfriend, girlfriend. No, 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 girlfriend, girlfriend. No, 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 girlfriends, girlfriends. So I don't wanna be your girlfriend, girlfriend. No, 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 no. I don't really have time for you.
So just like in previous videos, I like to work in sections. So I'll pick like one corner to really go through. I also like to use the bed as my main like table of the room so that everything that needs to be gone through gets put onto the bed and it's out of the way. Now, one big thing I wanted to point out in this video, because I have a lot of people bringing it up, is I don't pre-shop before going to these people's houses. I do this for a reason. One, I want to show you guys that you don't have to go to the store to tackle something. You don't have to go to the dollar store. Now, after you're done, are you going to notice that maybe having a specific organizer or bin would be better? Absolutely. But I really try and use what the homeowner has when it comes to cleaning and organizing, and not make it too, I don't know, just too much work for anyone. I want you to realize that you can do this yourself. You don't need someone like me to come in and do it. You can do it on your own with just the things that you have in your home.
Thinking of drowning in those blue eyes. I'm losing sight 'cause I am falling. I'm so deep down, and it's not a lie that I die. I can't hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets too dark.
Now, the reason working in sections works so well is, one, people are very good at getting distracted. I notice even when I'm helping people, I give them a pile and they get distracted. They want to go onto something else or they see something else. And that actually slows your progress because you don't see the progress being made. So when you work in sections like this where I cleaned it up, now I don't always vacuum before going on to the next section. However, this floor was bad enough. I really wanted to get it vacuumed section by section. But what's nice about it is you're seeing the progress. Even if it's just one corner of the room. I know a lot of you sometimes deal with, one, being maybe busy moms, or two, different health issues that makes it you can't clean. Like this day took me 7 hours. Maybe you can't do that. Maybe you can only spend physically an hour doing something. So split it into fourths. Do just a section of the room, because at least that way you see the progress being made and you can come back to it another time. But I really think it is important to see that progress to keep you motivated and keep you moving forward.
I am running for you. I am running for you. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. I'll be your light.
Now, you will see I'm not using any cleaning products. It's because I'm using the Norwex cloths here. If you guys know about the Norwex, it's actually very similar to e-cloth, where you just use water and then it does all the cleaning for you. It's got silver in it to help with any bacteria and things like that. Once again, I like using what's already in these families' homes. So that is what you see me using here. I am considering possibly doing like little gift baskets per family and doing like a thing of multi-purpose spray, anti-bac, things like that. I'm considering it. I haven't decided yet, just because that does come at a cost, but in some situation I have been to some homes where they don't really have good cleaning products, so I might be looking into doing something like that. In this situation though, these Norwex cloths are amazing and I've used them before. They are a little bit pricey, but they work so well. And she had so many of them that I might as well just use what she had on hand, since I know it's a really, really good cleaning product.
We've been fighting forever, gone over this 1,000 times before. Baby, it's now or never. Gotta leave this town and I know what you're asking for. You say it's out of my reach, but I can't pretend no more. 'Cause for as long as I remember, it's been stuck inside my mind.
So as I was going through this stuff, she was still going through all the clothes in the family room. I also talked to her about certain things that we knew we wanted to keep and certain things that she said I could toss as I went through. I really try and respect what my families want to be shown or not be shown, and in some cases they don't mind being on camera. In other cases, they'd rather not be shown too much. So that is why you may not see her on camera nearly as often. It is me respecting what they want. I try and have all my videos approved by them that they're okay with before posting it to you guys. So they do help. I always make sure that my families have projects to work on because I'm trying to teach them. If I did it all for them, just like my kids, if I did my kids' homework, they're not going to learn anything. Now I'm going to help them and give them projects of their own though, so that they're still learning, but we can do this in different ways. There's also sometimes that we go through stuff off camera that you guys aren't seeing, and that's why they're helping. And another reason why it takes 7 hours, but you're getting a 20-30 minute video is situations like that. But when I go through all these things, I am trying to make sure to dust everything. Everything was very dusty and dirty, and I was really trying to clean up the air. This husband, with all of his health issues, it was very, very important, with this being the master bedroom, that I got this more clean than I would some other rooms. It broke my heart that he has these health issues and then sleeping in this room. I wanted to make sure it was a really, really clean space for them.
I can see you looking at me. Yeah, my eyes are open wide. So you want me to set you free? Take a walk with me outside. Tell me everything about you. Yeah. 'Cause I really wanna know. You can ride with me forever. Yeah. Anywhere you wanna go.
So I recently had someone ask in the last video about if there's areas that are way too overcrowded, if I would recommend getting like a storage unit to help cut back on the anxiety of the amount of stuff to go through in one time. And I highly, highly, highly recommend against this. Now the reason being is, one, you're gonna have to move all that stuff into that storage area if you're going to get one anyway, so you might as well just go through the stuff. The other thing is you're just creating another area for stuff to collect, and you're most likely, if you move it into a storage area, you're not going to go through it. I can almost guarantee that if you do that, you're going to end up just having it there and not ever really tackling the problem. If you're getting overwhelmed, that's when I recommend going through the sections, because just pushing it off to a new area isn't really fixing it. So definitely don't get a storage unit to give yourself more area to collect stuff. Just break it down so it's less overwhelming. Go through, like I said, quarter out that room and go through a quarter a day. Even if you're not making huge steps and doing an entire room in one day, at least you're making progress. And a little step is still a step in the right direction. Never let yourself feel like you're not doing good enough, because if you're even starting, that's the hardest part. So don't overwhelm yourself when it comes to doing all this in one day. Even here, you're going to notice on this day, I could not get to under the bed, and I did the same in the last video. I ran out of time, so I just end up making it a project for the homeowner. I try to give the homeowner a basically just a to-do list for that week till I come back. But don't overwhelm yourself. Definitely just do what you can, and remember, you are still making progress, even if it's just little bits every single day.
My hands are tied, and you resonate inside my bones. Don't know why I'm incapable while you're unstoppable. Some big black clouds, the unavoidable is raining down. I'm fading out into an endless hole. When you come, everything just turns around. I get stunned by your drum. I follow you into the sun. Shoot a race like a shotgun. You gotta be my someone. I was so lost, like a vagabond with no home, moving on into the wilderness of my emptiness. A lack of faith, while the time was running out for me. There's no escape from the mess I made. But when you come, everything just turns around. I get stunned by your drum. I follow you into the sun. Shoot a race like a shotgun. You gotta be my someone.
Now, I highly recommend not forgetting your air vents. This is so important. If you have any type of breathing issues, or anyone in your family does, definitely make sure to hit these things on a regular basis. They collect dust very easily because they're constantly pulling in or pushing out different air. Now, in this situation, I just went over it with a cloth and the vacuum. But I did mention to her that she should actually take a screwdriver and get it off, because there is the dust on the inside that needed to get at as well. So that is definitely something. I usually take my grates off. I will wipe them down monthly, but I will take them off twice a year to really clean them and clean the inside. It is so important if you have any type of health issues. In my case, my son has extreme eczema, and allergies cause his eczema to flare up. So things like dust or mold or anything that could cause an allergic reaction can make it flare up. So I am very specific when it comes to keeping the air clean in my house.
Turn it up, windows down, we sing along. The summer night has just begun. The moon is bright, let's have some fun. Oh, this is everything, with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna go. Calling sick in the morning. Baby, don't leave. They don't need to know we're at.
Well, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And if you guys could share this video, it would greatly help out my channel. And I appreciate every single one of you that are willing to share it on your Facebook, your Instagram, all your socials with people you may know, even emailing your mom if you think she would enjoy it. It really does help. Today's was so exhausting, but I was so happy with the before and after, and I know the husband and wife were just so grateful, which always just makes my heart so happy to see their reaction when it is all done. I know a lot of you want to see the people's reaction, but once again, just respecting their privacy. But I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you made it this far, drop me a thumbs up down below. I love knowing who makes it to the end. You guys know I appreciate each and every one of you so much. Also, don't forget to check out my link in the description below for Drop. You guys are not going to regret getting this app to get all the amazing deals and basically free money. So check out that down below, and good luck on being the one of 50 people getting a anywhere from $5 to $25 gift card. But until next time, guys, bye.
I can't get you.
Friends, welcome back to Living with Cambria, and welcome if you are new. So today we are tackling the family room. I was going between the family room and the office for this video. However, I have to say, when I showed up on this day, I was just kind of in a funk. And I think we all get to those situations. So the office was definitely a much bigger project, as you can see, and I will be tackling that next week. Now, I'm sharing this with you because I feel like we all get into these moods and we get down on ourselves about it, but hey, it is completely normal. And we can all just work through it. On days like today, just take something that you might get more instant gratification, a smaller project that will really motivate you to do something bigger in the future. But if you guys are in the need for some extreme cleaning, decluttering, and organization, make sure to stay tuned.
I'm a traveling spirit, I've seen many shores, from the West Pacific to the island of Kenya. They treat me like a son anywhere I go, and even though no one can tell, I still feel that I'm alone. I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm alone. Leave me stranded, I know how to handle it all on my own. On my own.
So one of the big questions, actually, I probably get this more often than any other question, is where the stuff goes that I take out of these rooms. Everything I take out of this room, we go through piece by piece and decide what we want to bring back in and what we need to find new homes for. Everything does get put away, though. The only times it may just be set in a room is if it's a room that I haven't tackled yet. So like the office, we're not going to find really a room for it. So we just put it in there knowing that that's where it's going to stay. But once I go in there, that's when I will figure out exactly where it's going to go. But yes, everything has gone through. A lot of things are donated. A lot of things are trashed if they're just not in good shape anymore. And then other things, we find a home for them.
I know how to handle it all on my own. I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm alone.
stranded, I know how to handle it all on my own. On my own.
So my goal when tackling this room was really just to make it fresh and airy. They had a huge entertainment system in here, but her amazing daughter actually got her a new TV, and they had that installed just this past week. So they got rid of the huge entertainment system, and she's going to be ordering a new TV stand. She actually jumped on Wayfair. No, not sponsored, but she jumped on Wayfair and ordered something, but it was still open, fresh, light, airy. So that was kind of the goal I was going with this room. There's a lot of things just left out that I wanted to find homes for that it didn't have to be stared at on a regular basis. A lot of times eye clutter can be the worst type of clutter. In this case, she had a ton of memorabilia. There's no reason to get rid of this stuff. Photos and things like that. I love this stuff, but we can find better homes than just out in the open for everyone to see.
Call me out, tiger. Call me out, why don't you laugh? Lift me up higher above the clouds, won't you love? When the scenery is right, go right in. I wanna fall deep within.
So I am considering branching out from this Hoarder series and doing a lot more of just helping even everyday people. I want to know what you guys think about that. It's still going to be extreme, but it may not always be a hoarder situation. I know I often already get questions on if these people are hoarders, but there are stages of hoarders. If you look into it, there's about 5 stages of hoarders, anywhere from a very mild case to extreme infestation and just what you see on TV, the TV show type hoarders. And I usually work with the 1, 2, and 3 stages. I have never worked with a 4 or a 5. However, I'm thinking about getting into helping people that are just in the need of some organization ideas and just getting overwhelmed, that aren't in the stages of hoarding at all, but just need a helping hand. Let me know if you guys would be interested in that. And should I keep it under the title Hoarders for you guys, or should I change it up and branch out and name it something else when I'm doing families like that? Let me know in the comments below. Your input on everything I do really, really helps me out here.
Call me out with them blue-green eyes. No, I'm a fighter, the good kind, not running with lies. And when the night is high like you and I will be soon, then we won't have nothing on us.
So if you're curious about where I'm putting everything, right on the other side of this wall is actually the kitchen. So I have everything going onto the kitchen table. That way she can go through everything as I'm doing the other stuff. Like I said, some families want to be shown on camera, some don't. So I do try and respect their wishes when it comes to that. So I am taking stuff out and putting it in the kitchen for her to go through, and then I will only be bringing back what needs to come back in this room. There's also a lot of things that needed to get washed and cleaned, so we're running loads of laundry and things like that.
Crazy fools feeling young. Oh, crazy fools feeling young.
I
never felt tomorrow closing in this fast. Oh, I guess time's in a rush. Leaves are falling down, but at least they grow back while I'm on a one-way track.
So if it's your first time here, I like to work in sections. So as you can see, I am doing little areas at a time rather than one project at a time. I do one section at a time. I feel like that actually keeps you motivated to keep going forward because you see the progress being made. So I am moving the furniture and doing all of that. This is not a deep clean. This is more of a getting this house back in order. I highly recommend, if you haven't, to check out the 2 videos before this of when I did her guest bedroom and master bedroom, and you can kind of see the story behind getting this whole house back in order. It's a big project, and a lot of you also ask how long it normally takes. So I do 1 room a day because I still have my normal, I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I still have to take care of the kids, make dinner, all of that. And I only come out once a week. So I've also had people ask how I do this with kids. I only come out once a week. It's on one of the days that my husband has off, so he takes care of the kids that day. And I have a certain amount of time. Like, I am not here from dusk till dawn. I usually give myself from 10 a.m. till between 4 and 6, depending on how long something takes me. That'll also depend on how much I can get done, because if I'm running out of time, I cut myself off, and I still feel like the homeowners can pick up the areas that I just didn't have time to do, and it gives me time to go home, spend time with my family, and make dinner.
What it means to grow.
You could see yourself just sitting there on my chair. I'm staring at you, you don't even notice. Should've told you straight away, you don't have to be afraid anymore. I know you haven't noticed, you know.
Oh, one other thing that's a little bit different about this video is I was moving some of the furniture around because I knew she was ordering the new TV stand, and I wanted to just have this be, like I said, more open, more airy. So I don't normally do that. Normally I leave the furniture where it is. I'm not a redecorating video. I love decorating, don't get me wrong, and that would be amazing, but I focus mainly on cleaning. However, in this room, there was some furniture moving around that I knew would make the room just feel so much more open, and it was minor stuff, so you're gonna see a lot more of that in here as well, of me moving stuff around and then bringing in baskets from other places in the house to help with storage. You saw there was a ton of blankets in the corner behind the sofa, and the issue with that is half of them they weren't using, and they were just getting dirty from pet hair and dander. So I end up bringing in a basket to help them with still being able to keep the blankets in there, because hey, I love a good cuddly blanket myself, but it's just in a much better way and a better use of where you're putting things.
I won't let you go, put your arms around me, and I'll let you know how it feels when time goes slow. And I won't let it rush when I see you dance and the
So this cube storage, she was actually planning on putting it into her bedroom just for a little bit extra storage. I ended up recommending putting it, leaving it in this room, but not out in the open. I actually moved it around a couple times. You'll see that. It's kind of how things work sometimes. Sometimes you have to move stuff around to figure out what's going to work best in a space. At first when I was doing this, I didn't know she was ordering the TV stand right away, so I put it in one area, and then she told me she was ordering that, so I put it in another area. Don't be afraid to play with things though. You move stuff around, you figure it out, and that's okay. Even that little table over there, I moved it around a couple times to figure out where it looked best in this room to keep it really bright and open and fresh. And I feel like the most important thing is something looks bright, open, fresh, clean, pretty, you're more apt to keep it that way. So play around, have fun with it, and don't let it overwhelm you. Don't let something like this stress you out. Have fun with it.
Much better, when I look at what I've done now that we're apart. When I look at what I've won, I've come so far. I know I'm so much better off. Baby, you don't belong. Your love was cold, heart made of stone. But I'm just fine, I'm gonna shine. I'm alright, I'm celebrating my liberation. I'm moving strong, I'll get it done. I'm alright. Might be shaken but not stirred. Just a lesson that I've learned. And so it goes, tables turn, you're on your own. When I think about the way we used to be, when I think about the things.
So a couple of you guys were asking about this vacuum. So this is the Shark Duo. I actually have this exact same vacuum. I don't bring my vacuum from one house to the other, mainly because with traditional vacuums, all the dirt and everything is in those filters and in those canisters. So even if you empty the canister, the filter still has it. So like in this case, she has a cat. My husband's allergic to cats. I would hate to bring my vacuum home and then bring the cat dander and hair back to my house when I left. So I always use what the homeowner has. I just think it's a healthier practice to do that. So if you guys are in the market for a vacuum, this one is a great one. I highly recommend it. I will also be talking about a new vacuum that I got on Wednesday's video. You guys don't want to miss this. It's not a sponsored video. However, I reached out to this company to go over their vacuum. If you guys know about the rainbow vacuum, you are going to love this new one. It's basically the same technology for far less. The rainbow vacuums are amazing, but they're about $3,000, and I don't know about you, but I don't have $3,000 to drop on a vacuum. But this one, you guys are going to love it.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope.
So one thing I highly recommend, and I have said this in previous videos, that I don't think you should deep clean and organize and declutter at the same time. I have done it in other videos where I do a little bit more of a deep cleaning, but I explain why. So normally I don't, because it's a lot of work just to declutter and organize. some of this you guys aren't even seeing because I do it off camera with the homeowner and all of that. But this probably takes the most amount of time is organizing and decluttering what they have. And cleaning is something that once you have decluttered, once you have organized, cleaning is going to be so much easier. But you will definitely overwhelm yourself if you take on a huge project that needs a ton of organizing, a ton of cleaning, and a ton of decluttering if you try and tackle it all at once. Even if you want to get the whole thing done, split into days. Today I'm going to declutter, tomorrow I'm going to organize, the next day I'm going to deep clean, or whatever you feel like you can get done in a day. But don't overwhelm yourself by saying, all right, I'm going to clean, declutter, organize this entire room in one day. Because if it's a big project, that's very difficult to do. And you're more likely to give up and get half the job done. Or if you say, okay, today I'm just going to declutter and organize, you're more likely to get a lot more done. And then you can go back and do your deep cleaning.
More of your smile. What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Dreaming of you. Dreaming of you. Dreaming of you.
All right, and here we had cabinet move number 2. I told you guys I moved this a couple of times. After we got through the closet and were able to declutter stuff and I did some measuring, I noticed that this was actually going to fit really nicely in there and still allow for her to have her coats and everything hanging. So I wanted to put it in there that way with gloves and mittens and little things. She could still have her art supplies in the family room since that's where she was doing all her little art stuff. But it was out of the way, keeping the room nice, bright, clean, and airy, and all of that. I absolutely love these cube storages for things like that, because certain things, art supplies being one of them, if you're a drawer, it's kind of hard to have it looking good organized. So these cube storage, you put them in there, they're organized, but you don't need to worry about them looking perfect in the cubes. And same with these hats and mittens. So highly recommend these if you don't have them already to help you kind of organize your space.
I know that you know I saw it. Your words like little knives. Part of me thought you would have fought it. Can't say that I was surprised. Oh.
And here you can see the garbage, the donations, a little bit of everything that we took out of this room and out of the closet. I absolutely loved this transformation. Now, it may not be as dramatic as some of my other hoarders videos. However, I feel like this is dramatically helping this couple out. To be able to have this room that they can come in and really just relax in is really going to make a huge difference. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and share it with a friend. It really helps out my channel, and I greatly appreciate every time you share my videos. If you are new here, I would love if you would subscribe and join me and my YouTube family. Also, if you've made it this far, because you guys know I love welcome back to Living with Cambria, and welcome if you are new. If you are new here, my name's Cambria, and every single Sunday I have this Hoarder series where I go to someone else's house and help them get it back in order. And today we are working on the office/workout room. Now, this room was extremely difficult because I had zero workspace. So normally I try to section places off, but even that wasn't possible. So I started with a couple tasks at a time. In this situation, I was working on all the towels and clothes and things like that, trying to get all of that out of the room to be washed and gone through by the homeowner. And then after that, I was working on getting all the trash and moving some of the bigger furniture items out just so we had the working space to go through everything. So this was definitely a situation I wanted to share because so often I don't get this on camera, but it happens all the time. When working in spaces like this, you have to be very careful because a lot of times things fall just because there's not space for anything.
We don't care about the others. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay.
And then after I got the majority of clothes out, I say majority because I pretty much found towels or clothes throughout this entire time because you go through a pile and there's more. But once I got the majority of it out, I started going through the trash. So she had so many cardboard boxes and wrappings and things like that that just aren't necessary and were taking up so much space. So I was trying to go through everything piece by piece. That way we could discard the stuff that could be discarded, and then we had more space to work because we weren't surrounded by trash and cardboard boxes. A lot of people keep these cardboard boxes, but in the long run they take up so much space, and when you're already working with a limited amount of space, I highly recommend just recycling them. So she was actually using this room as an active office. So a big thing I was going for was making this usable, and the storage makes sense since she does work so much from home. So going through each of these papers, I always talk with the homeowners ahead of time of what things I can get rid of, what things I can't, and then if I know I can get rid of it, I toss it. If I'm not sure, I made specific boxes for her to go through. This specific homeowner doesn't like to be on camera, so a lot of the times we went through those boxes off camera, so you don't see that, but most of it was just paperwork. It is so important when you're going through something like this to go through the paperwork individually because you may think it's just one piece of paper, but in the long run of years of holding on to that paper, it really, really adds up. So we were making sure to go through all of this. I do also give all my homeowners homework, so a lot of this paperwork, I flat out told her, I'm like, let's get through the big stuff. Don't worry about this paperwork right now. We'll put it in this box, and then when you're watching a movie or a show tonight, that's when you go through the paperwork and just not be so stressed about it. Now, I don't always move furniture around. However, when I go into a space and the furniture layout completely does not make sense or is hindering the organization in space, I do like to move stuff around. So in this video, you'll notice I moved this desk. It was kind of floating in the middle of the room, which was causing that stuff was ending up behind it, and it was just not working. So I moved the desk slightly. I also moved the dresser, which you'll see later on. Like I said, I don't do this all the time, but in this situation where this stuff was did not make sense organization-wise or just usefulness.
I know that you have your reasons. I know I was standing here. Darling, I know, but before you go, I just wanna hold you one last time. Hold you like you're mine, though it's over, almost over. For a second, let's forget and pretend. 'Cause I just wanna hold you one last time. Hold you like we're fine, though it's over, almost over. Yeah, the final chapter's starting to end. Closing every page one by one. Soon you're out the door, then you're gone. Are you really happy alone? But you say nothing at all, nothing at all, nothing at all. I know that you have your reasons. I know I was standing here. Darling, I know, but before you go, I just wanna hold you one last time. Hold you like you're mine, though it's over, almost over. For a second, let's forget and pretend. 'Cause I just wanna hold.
This area I thought would actually be so much more work when I saw all these boxes, but realistically, as I was going through it, a lot of it was just trash, like stuff that wasn't necessary. So for the most part, I broke down the boxes. I did use some of the boxes to store stuff that I needed her to go through, but it is important still to go through everything, because as I was going through, there was things I found. I found some old photos from his father and a bunch of really cool old stuff that would have just gotten forgotten if it wasn't gone through individually, or old memorabilia from when they visited Germany. But all of this stuff has been lost because it's been just in a pile of basically junk that needed to be gone through and just gotten rid of.
One last time. Hold you like we're fine, though it's over, almost over. Yeah, the final chapter's starting to end.
Cause the problem is I love you. What to do? I count to three when you're next to me. I love you. What to do now? Only problem is I love you. What to do? You got me down, make my world spin round. I love you. What to do now? Cause the problem is I love you.
Now, my goal with getting this side of the closet cleaned out was I really wanted to move the dresser into the closet. That way she still had it for storage, but it was out of the way and we could get her workout equipment actually into a state where she could use it. She was really bummed out that she couldn't use her row machine and her elliptical and all of those things. So I really wanted to get this moved into this closet. I was happy that knowing a lot of the stuff in this closet was actually her kids, so we were going to just box it up. That way she could bring it to her kids and give her so much storage. And then, like I've said before, I don't like doing deep cleans. However, I will do a tidy up, so vacuuming, dusting, things like that to me isn't deep cleaning. But it definitely still needs to get done. In this situation, you can see this dresser is just covered in dust. So I'll go through everything on it and clean it off. I do like to leave these homeowners where they still may have stuff to do, but it's so much less overwhelming. 90% of the time, the people I work with, it's not that they're lazy, it's that something in their life has happened and things have piled up and they get to a point where they don't even know where to start. So my goal is always to get them to a point where they can keep up with things and not have an overwhelming feeling when they walk into a room. I don't know why it's always so satisfying to see a really dirty floor get vacuumed, but seeing dust get wiped up, really dirty floors get clean is so satisfying. So I really hope you guys find it as enjoyable as I do. Now, one thing I heard a lot of this past Wednesday is how much you guys enjoy my Hoarder series, and I am so happy you guys enjoy it. But there is a reason that I do Sunday Hoarders and Wednesdays traditional cleaning methods. I know a lot of you that enjoy these need a huge motivation, but my Wednesday videos are to show you more of how to maintain something once you've already got it, because it's not a do it once and it's done. You have to keep on. I'm constantly decluttering my house, constantly cleaning it and keeping it in order. Otherwise, my house would get just this bad. Being a mom of 2 small boys and a busy wife, it's easy to let things get overwhelming. So definitely take advantage of my Wednesday videos. These 2 videos really do go hand in hand. This is to help you get through the craziness, give you that extreme motivation. But my Wednesday videos are definitely a lot more educational of how to deep clean once you've gotten to a certain space, or how to declutter, how to organize, and a lot more in depth of different ideas. So I really hope you guys enjoy my Wednesday videos. Also, I do try and make them go hand in hand. I do know I could do probably 2 of these a week and you guys would be so happy. But my goal really is to help you, not just the here and now, but for the long haul.
I'm just gonna wait in the background, watching you talk to her. I know this might look bad, but I'm just gonna melt in the background, watching you lean into her. I'm a fool. I just wanna get close to you. Yeah, I wanna get close. I'm a fool. I know. Are you thinking about us too? 'Cause I don't know. Are you missing it just?
Now, after going through each section, this was the area of stuff that I needed her to go through that we could find homes for or just put away as needed. I told you this was a little bit harder because normally if I'm working in other areas, I have a workspace. In this situation, I didn't, so I just collected everything that had to be gone through so that we could go through it in the end. A lot of the papers I put in a box that she could go through individually. But a lot of this stuff was big stuff that had to be gone through. So this is just us going through it. She is off to the side so that she's not on camera, but I still wanted you guys to kind of see how we go through everything and really make sure it is utilized to the best of its abilities. I also do not like to shop for these videos because often I find so many useful things in the homeowner's house. These boxes alone are awesome for office storage for her with her doing all her work in here.
I'm a fool. I just wanna get close to you. Yeah, I wanna get close. I'm a fool. I know. Are you thinking about us too? Are you missing it just like I do? Are you worried about me too? 'Cause I'm thinking aloud, I'm wondering about you, eh? About you, baby.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out. So try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me. No, no, nothing can break me. Lay my troubles to rest. Blow the smoke through my cigarette. City lights looking fine, and I know this is my time now. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive.
Well, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. This is just like my final steps of doing a good vacuuming of the entire room, a quick dusting. That way when the homeowner sees it this last time, they can really see the whole picture. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you subscribe if you're new and give this video a big thumbs up. It really helps out my channel. And if you made it to the end, leave me a heart emoji or the word heart. I love knowing who's supporting me and making it to the end. So if you could do that, it would mean the world to me. And now let's get into these before and afters, because I know you guys love these just as much as I do.
Not to hold me down, feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars, I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Look at the beautiful stars, I wanna drive a faster car. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna
Hello friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new. So today I am doing a well-requested Hoarders marathon video. I only had one of these left, but so many of you guys have been requesting these, and with me not being able to do these videos due to the virus, and then I'm also 25 weeks pregnant, I wanted to put this marathon together for you. So in today's video, I am taking a compilation of one of the families that I helped and putting it all into one video. That way you can see everything I did from start to finish. So this was over 3 days of helping getting just this specific family's life a little bit more organized. But I really hope you guys enjoy. Hello friends, welcome back to Living with Cambria and welcome if you are new. So today is another episode in my Hoarder series and we are at a brand new house. I'm super excited to tackle this project. This is a mom of 4. She's got 2 adult children and then 2 teenagers. So she is super busy. She does a lot of work from home and she's actually going through a separation right now. So this whole house refresh is going to be just a huge, big new start for her. And I am super excited to help her just reset, restart her entire life.
So bottom up, please. We're gonna get over this.
So if you've been with my channel for a little while, you already know this, but if you are new here, I like to start each new project in my organized chaos phase. So pretty much going section by section throughout the room and organizing just by category at this point. So paper, clothing, and miscellaneous. And sometimes I have a couple other sections, but those are usually my main sections, especially with working in a bedroom. And I like to just quickly straighten up the bed because the bed in a bedroom is usually my work surface. And in this situation, it is where we are storing all the clothing that I find and we can go around. Now, in this video, you're not going to be seeing the dressers or the closet because this is a very big room. I actually was here from, well, I got there, I think at 9:30, but didn't start working till 10. So from 10 till 4, so 6 hours of some extreme cleaning, and there still was those couple projects to do. So in the next weeks, I'm going to be working on the master bath and the master closet, and at the end of this video, you'll see the mess of those two and why those definitely need to be tackled on their own.
I get a little bit breathless. My thoughts are too big. Can I get some comfort, please?
When you came over, my heart was on its way out. I wasn't sober, and I was thinking out loud. I spoke of your bravery
Now, if you are looking to tackle somewhere in your home that has gotten to be overwhelming, because I find most of the time the reason these rooms get to be this way isn't always a situation of that these people aren't clean. It's that something has happened and it got a little messy and then just grew and got to a point to be overwhelming and they didn't even know where to start. So whenever I'm talking to people, I always tell them, set aside an hour a day. Don't overwhelm yourself that you have to get the whole area done. But if you set an alarm for just 1 hour and section off the room, don't jump from area to area, just do a section at a time. One, is going to keep you motivated because you're going to see the progress. And two, it's going to help take away that overwhelming feeling. For me, because I don't live in these places, it's not quite as overwhelming for me to tackle them. But I know if you're living in it, you got the attachment of the things, this can be extremely, extremely overwhelming. So make sure that you take your time, you section it off, and really focus. That is going to be huge. If you're jumping from area to area, you don't see the progress, and it's really going to make it a lot harder to stay motivated and keep at it. But remember, every little step forward, even if it's the smallest of steps, is still a step in the right direction, and you can totally do this.
Cigarettes on the table, dirty plates on the stove. I don't know if you know where to start, but I know where you'd like to be. I'm afraid that I've lost you, 'cause you're hiding from me. Yeah, it shows that it's cost you a lot to be like the rest of us, to be like the rest of us. I've been waiting so long for the storm to arrive. I know that it's in you, I know that it's in you. Dancing away with the world in your eyes. Oh, goodbye Virginia, goodbye Virginia.
Now, one thing you really want to remember to do is make sure you go through every single item. Often when we take on a big project, we group things together and we don't really go through the things. But to really get a place organized and to a place that you can maintain it is you have to go through everything, which goes back to sectioning it off and giving yourself a structured amount of time and staying motivated, because that way you can work one area at a time really well and not be too overwhelmed by it. Now, when I'm going through sections, what I normally tell my homeowners is to grab the stuff that you know right away is stuff you can get rid of, right away stuff you can donate. Anything that you see and you're like, all right, that can go, grab those things first, because then real quick you've got a big chunk out of there, and then start going through the tedious stuff. Also, when you go through things like clothing, especially if you have a lot of clothing, and I feel like nowadays in this society, most of us have a ton of clothing. If it's not a right away yes, just make it a no, because when you're getting dressed in the morning, if it wasn't a yes when you were going through it and trying to decide if you were going to keep or donate it, then you're not going to pick it to wear for that day. So make sure you go through everything and make sure you try and stay as focused as possible and not jump around. Now, the other thing I noticed a lot with going through this room is there was a lot of just bags full of stuff. There were a lot of shoe boxes. And for the most part, I do not recommend keeping things like that. I actually don't like shoe boxes at all. If you like your shoes to be separated into boxes, I recommend getting those clear boxes that you can get, because if you're not seeing them, you're not going to grab for them. But best thing is to get a shoe rack, or if you have a closet that allows you to display them, do it that way. Shoe boxes take up a ton of space. You're not going to see the shoes, so you're in the end probably not going to wear them.
'Cause you're holding it back. Maybe you'll make up your mind. Now I'm here by your side. So let it all out of me. Let it all out of me. Oh, I will hold you in the dark, make you forget about what's wrong. Let it all out of me. Let it all out of me. You won't get closer to me if you won't open your door. If that's what you want, then baby, try to believe me when I say that you can tell me anything. I can see it in your eyes that you're shaking, 'cause you're holding it back. Maybe you'll make up your mind. Now I'm here by your side. So let it all out of me. Let it all out of me. Oh, I will hold you in the dark, make you forget about what's wrong. Let it all.
So you notice that I saved some of the boxes to like store receipts and stuff. That was purely because she works from home. She does a lot of itemized expenses. So I wanted to make sure any receipts I found, I put in an area that she could go through it and decide if she needed them for work expenses or not. Otherwise, the other boxes I broke down. You'll also notice that I keep certain boxes to put the items that we have to go through in. I do that so that we're not saying, here's a huge pile you have to go through. I can literally grab one bin or one box and say, okay, go through this first. And once again, it's for the motivation aspect of things and to keep them not overwhelmed with the process.
Hey, I found my heart again. You were standing there, you bravely let me in. I could wait a million years or more until you came knocking at my door. It's hard to be this real. We can play our favorite song, dancing to it all night long. With you I feel something, 'cause we're both so unashamed. We're not playing any games. I found a star in you. Oh.
Now, when it comes to dressers and nightstands, I highly recommend leaving at least one drawer for a lot of the little knickknacks that you grab for all the time, but that really don't need to be on top. The issue with having surfaces that have a lot of things on top is you're more apt to just be like, oh, well, there's something already there, so you just throw another thing on until it's just out of control like these surfaces. So if you have drawers in your nightstands, keep them so that you can put the things in. The books you read at night, the journal you write in. I keep a chapstick and my water bottle over there, but I keep it very specific to the area. A clean, uncluttered space is more likely to stay clean, but the second you start allowing just throwing stuff on there, it will definitely get overwhelming. You'll also notice as I'm doing this, I'm not doing any deep cleaning, and I have mentioned this in previous videos. When I'm doing a huge decluttering and organizing, I don't deep clean. I will surface clean as I go, but I save deep cleaning for the after process. Once again, you're going to get to be way overwhelmed if you try to do all of it at once. So first go through and organize and declutter and do all of that. Actually, when it comes to spring cleaning, a lot of the reason it's good to declutter and organize in the new year is because it's a lot easier to spring clean and deep clean when everything is organized, decluttered already. You don't want to do all of that at the same time, otherwise you're just going to overwhelm yourself. It's one thing if you're working in an area that's not that bad and it's just a little declutter, but if you have a big project, definitely split those two things up.
I know where you always stuck. You give everything so easily, but there are things you don't let people see. Open up and hammer down the wall, and all the fighting and just let it fall. My love is real and it's not just for the season. Here's what I feel, I don't need a better reason. You broke your heart, come use mine. My love will last, it'll stand the test of time. When I reach you and you feel your heart, I'm gonna teach you how to leave the dark.
Now, since we were planning on, like I said, going through the entire closet and all the drawers in a following day, what I wanted to do with the clothes that I found just laying around was go through everything real quick and declutter right away this section of clothing. And then I honestly told her just to wash everything and leave it for me when I come next week so that we can organize it and put it away. But since everything was just kind of mixed together, I wanted everything to get washed. That way it's just, you know it's clean then. So much of this was on the floor already, mixed with clean and dirty. It just made the most sense to let's declutter it real quick, wash everything, and then when I come back, really tackle those other areas in her room.
Use mine. My love will last, it'll stand the test of time. My love is real and it's not just for the season. Here's what I feel, I don't need a better reason. You broke your heart, come use mine. My love will last, it'll stand the test of time. It'll stand the test of time. The test of time.
Now, I think it's really important as busy adults, especially as moms, to make sure your room is your safe place. It's your place to go and relax. That's why when I did this big walkthrough today, now I always do that when I start a new house. I like them to take me around to all the areas that need to be worked on. That way we can decide, and that way I can also figure out what's going to be most beneficial to the homeowner. And bedrooms to me are so important. This is going to be her space. So I was so happy to get this area to be a nice, just relaxing haven for her, somewhere she can go to get away from crazy teenage hormones and all of that. So definitely work on the areas that are going to benefit you the most first, because that's also going to give you the motivation to keep on going. But work on the things for you, because if you are constantly doing it for others, it's way easier to get overwhelmed. Do something that makes you feel good, and I know this space for her is going to be a huge difference to not just motivation, but just how she's feeling on a day-to-day basis. Waking up in a clean, can't talk, clean, peaceful area is huge, and going to bed in a clean, peaceful area is so important.
Don't wish for indifference. You're not one of those. We fall, but we always rise up through it all. We get a little wiser. There's things in life you simply need to know. But sun and rain and trust and letting go. It takes a bit of suffering, sleepless nights and wondering before you make it safely to the end, the end, the end. And if you ever wonder, there is nothing wrong with a little thunder. There's things in life you simply need to know. About sun and rain and trust and letting go. It takes a bit of suffering, sleepless nights and wandering before you make it safely to the end, the end. There's things in life you simply need to know. About sun and rain and trust and letting go. It takes a bit of suffering, sleepless nights and wandering before you make it safely to the end. Before you make it safely to the end, the end, the end. You tell me you're scared. You tell me you're weak. But I know you're stronger than what you think. And I know it's hard. Yeah, I know it's rough, but we'll make it through, and I'll back you up wherever.
Now, I was super excited about this before and after. This ladder shelf here, we actually ended up moving. I didn't show that on camera because she had bought a new piece of furniture that I helped her put together, but it was kind of tedious, and getting on camera would have been kind of a pain. But you'll see that in the after coming up very soon. In the end, we had 2 very large trash bags. We also had a ton of donations to go through, and then a bunch of stuff that just had to be put back into their homes and out of this room. And I know she's just going to be so much more relaxed and peaceful in her room with this after. And here it is for you. This piece, I think, looks beautiful here. It's simplistic, it's open, and then everything is nice and clean and clear. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video and love this before and after as much as I do. I will say I took your advice and tried to get some more after shots and a little bit slower. That way you guys could see it a little bit better. I know that you guys requested that. If you guys ever have requests, definitely leave them down below. It helps me make sure you guys are enjoying what you're seeing and to just up my quality for all of you guys.
And if I lasted by
friends, welcome back to another Sunday's Hoarders video. So a lot of you guys last week was requesting this bathroom. So your wish is my command, and I am tackling this extremely dirty bathroom, and we are going to get it all cleaned and organized and decluttered. And trust me, this transformation is amazing. So if you guys enjoy some extreme cleaning motivation and seeing the real dirt in other people's homes, you guys are going to love today's video. So I did want to pop in real quick on this one because this video was originally sponsored. However, with this being a marathon video and a compilation video, this is not a sponsored video. So I did take out some of the clips as well as some of the voiceover on here, but I didn't want to take out everything because some of it overlapped over the cleaning, and I just didn't want to ruin the whole transformation for you guys. So I did want to jump on here and let you guys know that, though, because otherwise it might have been a little confusing seeing some of the stuff on here. But just know that this is not a sponsored video. This is just my compilation, and I really hope you guys are enjoying this video so far and it's getting you motivated. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay updated with any new content I have coming out. Even though I'm not doing these hoarder videos right now, I still have a ton of cleaning motivation on my channel, and I'd love to get to know each and every one of you. Also, I would love if you guys would leave me a comment down below of how long you have been with my channel. I love just hearing who's been with me since the beginning or who's new to my channel, and I get to know a little bit better and just a little bit of everything. So drop me a comment down below letting me know how long you have been a part of my family.
Met him on a sunny day in late July, and everything turned upside down.
So I know I normally tell you guys to worry about one thing at a time if it's organizing and decluttering or deep cleaning. However, this bathroom was a little bit different. I definitely wanted to really clean it as well as organize and declutter it. So to start, I was taking all this stuff out into the bedroom. That way she could get rid of any of the stuff that was expired or just wasn't using it anymore. Things like facial creams or anything like that, if it has been open for 6 months and you haven't been using it, throw it out. Don't put that on your skin. So that's really what we wanted to do, is go through all of these items and declutter, because there was a lot of it. And as she did that, I focused on getting down and dirty and this bathroom really clean.
Couldn't help that I wanted to take it to the next level, 'cause I wanted that great love, like standing in the middle of a bonfire. You don't know how you got there, but you hold tight, knowing that you can't get burned. Just tell me how we lost track of everything but each other. I honestly don't know. And tell me how we messed up, drifting away from each other. Didn't want to let you go. Carry on.
So I do want to point out, so I ended up using obviously multiple different rags, but there was enough dust buildup in this bathroom. What I ended up doing is my first set of rags, I would rinse out and use and rinse out and use. And I kept a couple rags to the side. That way I could go in with a clean rag once I got the big stuff up and really get it clean. Because it kind of felt like as I was cleaning that it still wasn't getting really clean because there was so much. So using the same rags to get all the big dust off and then another rag to really go in and clean made a huge difference. So if you ever have those issues, try that out. I pretty much used about 3 rags and just kept rinsing them until the very end when I went in with a couple clean rags and did the final wipe down to get it really clean. Now, if you have really grimy areas, like this sink had a lot of areas that really needed to get in there, I highly recommend checking out Super Clean. This is one of the products I love using on areas that are really, really bad. I use it in my kitchen, in the bathrooms, all over the place. It works really well. And then obviously the toothbrush to really get in there. No, this is not a toothbrush we actually use to brush our teeth with. That would be gross. This is a specific cleaning toothbrush to get in and get the detailed work done.
And I want you to know that I'm lost without you. I'm not without you. I hope I can show what you mean to me, 'cause I don't know what to do if you go. Ooh, I just don't know what to do if you go. I've been so selfish and made you believe that you're not good enough, but you're all I need. I take you places that you've never.
Now, a lot of people have these issues with white cabinets, especially in a bathroom, is they get stained, especially from us girls with makeup on our hand, then going to open the cabinets or open the drawers. So I'm just going over it with a quick multi-purpose spray, but then I have my bucket full of dish soap, OxyClean, and my magic eraser with obviously really hot water. This works amazing to get any stains off the cabinets. As you can see, there's that huge makeup stain that wouldn't just come off with a regular rag. Use this solution with a magic eraser and your cabinets will look brand new. It's amazing.
Yeah, just give me one more chance. I swear I'll try my best to always be there. And I want you to know that I'm lost without you. I'm not without you. I hope I can show what you mean to me, 'cause I don't know what to do if you go.
So if you've been with my channel for a while, you know I actually don't like wearing gloves. However, I will not clean someone else's toilet without gloves. I promise. That would be gross. And I'm not going to show you me completely cleaning a toilet. I've had some people tell me they don't like seeing toilets being cleaned, but I did get in here and make sure to get it clean. I couldn't just not. With me doing this whole bathroom and I saw how nasty it was over here, I had to get in there and do it. But trust me, I didn't completely show me scrubbing it out because I know some of you don't like seeing the toilets being cleaned. So I saved you that.
I was at the wrong place at the right time, 'cause suddenly there you were with those bright blue eyes. We were conversing into the night sky when you took my hand, said let's leave now. Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. Don't wanna be shy, I will let my guard down. I wanna laugh out loud, talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder. I wanna laugh out loud, talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder.
Now, if you're new to my channel and this is the first Hoarders episode that you have watched, I highly recommend going back and checking out my other videos. This is the second video at this specific home. I go to different homes and tackle whatever rooms need to be tackled and then move on to the next family that is in need. So if you want to get up to date on this one, just check out last Sunday's video and you will see me handling the master bedroom. And then this is the master bath. I try and tackle the places that will make the biggest impact to the family or the person. And I feel like your room and your sanctuary space needs to be a calming, clean, relaxing place, and you'll be able to take care of everything in your life so much easier, which is why I decided that I was going to tackle the bedroom and bathroom and closet before any other spaces. And I really hope you guys are enjoying this new family we are helping out. So on the floors, I am just using, once again, really hot water, vinegar, and a little bit of dish soap. I always find this to work the best, and I'm not just doing the floors, I'm trying to get the baseboards as well, and just do a really, really good clean. I ended up actually wiping down these floors twice, because the first time got, once again, the big stuff, but it was still dirty and needed a really good second coat. So these floors got a double duty washing today to make sure that they were really clean before I left.
Talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder. I wanna love out loud. Talk a little deeper, kiss a little harder. Love a little louder. 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 Guess you know what I'm thinking, that this was just another fight. But be careful what you're drinking, or you will end up like last night. Made it clear, don't you see? Made my move, don't you know? I can't stay here and wait for you. Made it clear, don't you see? Made my move, don't you know? I can't stay here, no, I can't stay. There's one real child.
All right, and now that the floors are clean, I felt like I could go into the cabinets and the drawers and everything. I didn't want to go into these areas till the floors were clean because I knew I would be sitting on the floors, and I wanted to handle that before I was on the floors. But these cabinets actually weren't that bad, so they just pretty much need to be taken out, quickly wiped down, and a couple things thrown out, but they weren't horrible. They were messy, but they were fairly organized, so they were pretty quickly to go through. I just, like I said, took everything out, did a quick rundown of everything, a quick wipe down of everything, and was able to put it back in a neater and organized way.
Made it clear, don't you see? Made my move, don't you know? I can't stay here and wait for you. Made it clear, don't you see? Made my move, don't you know? I can't stay here, no, I can't stay. There's one real child, only love to survive. One hell of a storm, not everyone makes it out alive. There's one real test to prove you're in it for real. You see, I don't blame you for the way that you feel, but it's over now. Yeah, it's over now. But it's over now. Yeah, it's Made it clear, don't you see? Made my move, don't you know? I can't stay here and wait for you. Made it clear, don't you see? Made my move, don't you know? I can't stay here, no, I can't stay. But it's over now. Yeah, it's over now. But it's over now. Yeah, it's over now.
Now, this process of putting stuff back can definitely be a chore. It's one of those things of you don't want to just throw stuff in. You want it to make the most sense as well as give you the most optimal amount of room with moving forward. So I try and think about the best way for the homeowner because obviously this isn't even my bathroom. It is their bathroom. So I want it to make sense for them. And I do a lot of talking with the homeowners to see what they use on a daily basis, what's maybe something they just grab for once in a while, and organize it in a way that would be most useful for them. I also try to make it as minimal as possible on the counters. There was a bunch of stuff that did have to go back just for pure spatial reasons, and she said she uses them daily. Obviously, if you use it daily, it's a little bit different. You do want it to be accessible, but I am a huge believer that clutter just collects clutter. So the cleaner a space can be, the less apt it's going to get crazy like it did in the beginning. I have to say, I absolutely loved this before and after. I feel like a bathroom should be a sanctuary and a place to relax, especially for us moms. So I loved the way this turned out, and I know you guys are going to love the after as well. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, and I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. And for everyone that made it to the end, you guys know I love you guys. You guys are such a huge support to my channel. And speaking of huge supports to my channel,
he brings me flowers on a Tuesday. He gives me good loving, something that I never thought existed. I know what I need, ain't gonna lie. I know what I want, speaking my mind now. A queen needs a king to be by her side. On my mind's loving's on my mind. He can do me better, he can do me better.
hello friends, welcome back to Living with Cambria and welcome to another episode in my Hoarder series. If you are new here, my name is Cambria. I am a mom of 2 small boys, and every Sunday I do this Hoarder series where I go to somebody else's house and help get their lives back in order. Now, sometimes these are extreme hoarders with a ton of stuff. Sometimes these are specific hoarders where they hoard specific things and it's just certain areas of their home that need help. But I love to go and just help different families in need of some organization, decluttering, and a good cleaning. So if you guys love cleaning motivation, make sure you stay tuned because this one is a good one. So as you can see, we are working on the master closet. If you've missed the past 2 weeks, I have done the master bedroom and master bath, and now I'm working on the closet. These were all big enough projects that I definitely couldn't get them all done in one day. So I split them up into 3 different days. And here I'm just kind of going through and grabbing obvious recyclables and trash, as well as trying to grab all the shoes that are just thrown on the floor. I'm not donating them or getting rid of them in this black bag. It's purely just because I needed an easier way to get them out of the closet without grabbing one pair of shoes at a time. So I was grabbing all the shoes and taking them out so that the homeowner could go through it. Once again, if you are new here, some of my videos you will see the homeowners. In other ones, I try not to show them because of their privacy and their preferences. So in this case, I was trying to bring the stuff that I wanted her to go through into the master bedroom. That way she could go through each item and figure out what needed to stay and what needed to go. Now, the other big thing about doing this master closet today is this is a woman going through a separation, and she still had stuff from her husband or ex-husband in this closet that I wanted to get out, and he was actually coming over today to grab his stuff. So it made it real easy that right away we could get all of his stuff out of this closet and get it to be more practical and functional for her.
Sort out the lies, oh baby, yeah. There was a part of me that knew that, and still I'm caught by surprise. I thought you'd always be mine. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure.
Now, when I go through other people's houses, whenever I see papers that are not obvious recyclable or trash, I do try and put them into a separate box because these are obviously things that I can't go through and say, yes, keep and get rid of. So I like to put them in a box, and I let my homeowners know that take the time that you're sitting downstairs watching TV and just go through the box on commercial breaks. That way you're not overwhelming yourself. I know a lot of people get overwhelmed with paper clutter, and this is a good way to do it, of just literally put it away, and then when you're sitting on the couch relaxing, take your commercial breaks, and instead of speeding through them, because we all DVR nowadays, take those couple minutes that are a commercial break and go through the box, because I feel like a lot of us have paper clutter, but it can be super overwhelming because it's tedious. This is a good way to avoid the stress of going through all of that.
I got so high on a low. That's when I love you the most. Now I thought I should let you know. Don't know, no us no more. We don't know, no us no more. We don't know, no us no more. We don't know, no us no more. No, no. We don't know, no us no more. We don't know, no us no more. We don't know, no us no more. No, no. Yeah. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, down, down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. We keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, down, down. Baby going down, 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 down. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure.
Now, I will say I definitely feel like the hardest part of going through, especially a closet, is it's very tedious. It's very important to go through everything. That way you can really figure out what you need and what you don't when it comes to your clothing. Now, when I do these houses, I do it once a week, and I usually have about 6 hours to work. So I don't always get to go through absolutely everything, but I try to go through as much as possible with the homeowner to figure out a way to make it easier for them. They can go in and tweak it some more and make it more functional for them, and I give them ideas of even things that they could buy to make it more visually appealing and more functional. But my focus in these 6 hours are really just to get it to a point that it's not overwhelming to them. So many people I work with, the reason they say they haven't even started is just it's gotten too overwhelming. So my job is to come in and kind of take that angst and that anxiety away. That way they can really just move on and hopefully better their lives in the long run. All right, and this can be another thing that comes up often that people say, I just feel like I'm moving it from one area to the next. Often, that is truly how it goes. Like, often I am just moving things literally so I can go through everything, and it may go back, it may not, but it gives you the idea of you're literally going through everything. Now, one thing I will recommend is if you find something that does not belong in this space and you have another room that it belongs in and that room is a complete disaster, don't go and put it in that room and be like, oh, it's got to be perfectly put away, because that's when you go down the rabbit hole of, oh, well, I can't put this away till I do this, but I can't do this till I do that. Literally just put it away in that room and then go back to the project you were working on. It's very important to stay focused on what you are doing, because it's when we go down that rabbit hole of, oh, I need to do this, but I can't do this till I do this, that you, one, feel exhausted by the end of it, but two, you get nothing done. So stay focused, work on one room at a time, and if that's too overwhelming, cut the rooms into sections, usually like into fourths, and work one section at a time. That way you don't overwhelm yourself and you see the progress, so it actually keeps you more motivated to keep on going and keep on improving. We got drunk and ended up at your place. From the moment that I saw you, I knew that it was love, bet that you felt the same. Standing here, I need to let you know, what if I had never let you go? Standing here, I need to let you know that I need you tonight. You should know that I miss you. So I have to say, this piece of furniture looks so much easier to move when it's been sped up a good couple of times. But man, I have to say, this was extremely difficult to maneuver around. But I knew I wanted to get it on this back wall. That way I could organize her shoes all into one area. But man, this was difficult. It did not want to move for me at all. But then I just moved on to the shoes. Like I said, I wanted to have them all in one area. And I kind of changed it up a couple times. But the big thing was I took all the flip-flops and put them on the bottom. That way they were all in one area. And that's kind of what I was trying to do with all of these. Keep heels in one area, keep her tennis shoes in one area, everything. Now I can't say I wish she would have downsized her shoes a little bit. But hey, I used to have a shoe problem as well, so I can't judge any girl that loves her shoes too much. right, and here's a little trick if you have boots. You can do one of two things. If you have place for the boots, if you get pool noodles, you can stick them in them so that they stay upright. Otherwise, this is great to hang them. Now, you can, depending on the type of boots you have, if they're a little bit more sensitive or if you don't have the right clips, just put a little bit of felt in between where the clippies are and then hang your boots on pants hangers. They're nice and neat, they're all together, and they're not falling over, getting their crimps or anything. And like I said, if you don't have nice clips and it might leave marks, a little bit of felt will save you from that. But this, I love doing this even with my boots because it keeps them nice and neat and I can see every single pair that I own.
It's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Falling in love. You set my wheels in motion. I'm going crazy for you. I feel like the ocean. I can see you want this too.
Now, when it comes to clothes, it's totally personal preference. I personally like my clothes color coordinated, but in this case, we were just doing shirts together, dresses together, pants together, and jackets together. But organize it to what makes sense to you. My mom, she organizes it based off of seasons. I know other people that organize based off of color, like myself. Just do what works best for you. I do highly recommend, though, slowly transferring your hangers, or all at once if you can afford it, to felt hangers. It makes such a huge difference in look as well as just wear on your clothes. They hold onto your clothes so much better. And now on to the vacuuming. I love vacuuming these homes. And I know that sounds silly, but I just love seeing the dirt, gross floors getting beautiful vacuum lines all cleaned up, and this is one of my favorite parts. It also lets me know that we are coming to the end of my 6 hours and that we are finishing up one more project.
And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing that's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Yeah, I'm falling in
I wanna get away, but I could use some company. If you're alone like me, we could go on a trip. Girl, I wanna see the sun, dive into the deep ocean, dance with you all night long, move as you swing your hips. Let's take a breath.
Now, I will say there's definitely a lot that can still be done in this closet, but I am super happy with the way this turned out. She can actually get in there, she can find her things, and I think this is going to make a huge, huge difference on her life. If you guys enjoy these hoarder videos and it's your first time here, definitely check out my hoarder series. I will have it on my end screen as well as listed in my description below. I've been doing this now for 6 months. I can't believe I've started this series about 6 months ago, but I have multiple different families that I have helped and I'm loving this. Also, if you are new here, subscribe if you enjoyed and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future uploads. I do upload on Sundays and Wednesdays and sometimes on Fridays for little bonus videos for you guys. But on Sundays are my hoarder series, and Wednesdays I take you to my home to show you how to maintain and keep up with a clean and tidy home. But until next time, bye! Hello friends, welcome back to Living with Cambria, and welcome if you are new. So today is another marathon video for you guys. I hope all of you guys enjoyed your Thanksgiving week, or if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, that you just enjoyed your week anyway. I really took this week to spend time with the family, and I hope all of you guys did the same. And this week we are doing Jen's entire house. This was probably one of my favorite projects, and I really hope you guys get some extreme motivation seeing this house done from top to bottom, beginning to end. But before I talk too much, let's get into this.
Summer's gone, I'm latching on. Don't even know your name, but you're still in my head. Underneath rays of gold, your body.
Hello, friends. Welcome back to Living with Cambria, and welcome if you are new. I'm super excited about today's episode in my Hoarder series. I told you I'd be starting at a new house, and here we are. If you are new here, I do this series every single Sunday. I do this because I want to get you motivated to get your house under control. Often people have life situations, if it's medical, family, or whatever, that our houses just kind of get a little crazy. So I wanted to give you some real life motivation and show you that everyone has a little bit of a hoarder in them. So if you are in the need for some extreme cleaning motivation, stay tuned.
Been trying for too long. I can find out of love. Been looking everywhere. It doesn't make sense, no. Cause I need you on the dance floor. 4 a.m. and we go home. I guess it's history now and I shouldn't care but it still hurts. I didn't realize the danger, cause you're the end of the rainbow. And the music was so loud, didn't catch your name out of this crowd. Girl, you should wear a name tag, cause all I wanna do is to know your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag, that's the only way that I get your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag, it's too important to be your name. People go insane when you walk by. Girl, you should wear a name tag.
Alright, so I wanted to give you guys a quick backstory on Jen. I met Jen through Jackie, so thank you, Jackie, for introducing us. And Jen is a military wife. Her husband is in the U.S. Air Force, and then on top of that, they have 6 children. Yes, 6 of them. And if that wasn't enough, 3 of those 6 children deal with some medical issues. So needless to say, this is one busy mama. When I came over, I asked them what room gave them the most anxiety because that's the room I always want to start in. And this was the room that they told us. This room was kind of being used as storage. However, the kids got into it and it got crazy. And once it got crazy, it just kept building and building on itself. I think we all have those areas where you have a messy closet or room or whatever, so it kind of just becomes a place where you just throw things and it just gets worse and worse and worse. Well, that was this room right here. So we are going to go through it, declutter it, clean it, because he was really hoping that this could become his man cave.
When I'm not with you, it's like without you I just fall apart. And I don't know what I'm heading into, cause all of my emotions flow in a way that I just can't control. Cause I'm new to this, I don't know how to act, but I feel alive with you. Take it easy on my heart, otherwise I fall apart. Alive with you. Take it easy on my heart, otherwise I fall apart. Alive,
So what I'm doing here is what I call my organized chaos phase. I'm literally going through everything and trying to create piles of similar or like items, as well as getting rid of the trash. I often realize when I go into places like this and there is stuff everywhere that a big chunk of it ends up being trash. So most of this is toys, so that's why you see a huge pile of toys behind me. However, there was some clothes in here, there were some books in here, there was just a little bit of everything. So I'm trying to go through and just get everything into its own places. This whole project took me 6 hours. So I know you guys see it sped up, time-lapsed, but this was definitely a long day worth of work.
I used to be so low, now I can't be alone. I used to be so but I feel alive with you. Take it easy on the heart, otherwise I fall apart. Alive with you. Take it easy on the heart, otherwise I fall apart.
So you're not going to see Jen, the kids, or her husband in this video. I do like to respect people's privacies and their wishes. So in this situation, they did not want to be filmed, which is more than okay. So some of this you're not going to see. So after I had everything all into piles, I had them come downstairs and kind of give me an idea of what they wanted to keep, what they wanted to get rid of. And before I even started, I also talked to them about this. So in previous videos, you would have seen me talking directly with the homeowner on video of why we keep stuff, why we should discard stuff, where in this situation, I did that all off camera just to respect their privacies. But for the most part, they told me they wanted to keep some of the little people and a couple of the bigger items. But Jen was so overwhelmed that she was just ready to get rid of everything, which to me, I'm like, you are a woman after my own heart. Christmas is coming up anyway, so yes, let's purge and purge some more. This is probably the best feeling, even when it's not my house, to see something go from such chaos and so much stuff that people don't need, to a clean, organized space is the best feeling in the world.
You've got 2 heavy hearts, it's not a lie. I will put out all of the fire. We stumble and fall, and it's not a lie that I die. I can't hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets too dark. I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I am running for you. I am running for you.
So this was right after we had talked and kind of gone through all the toys and everything down here, as well as some of the stuff on the other side of the basement. So this was the part of just getting rid of stuff. We have a small bin, which you'll see in the bottom left-hand corner of this video, of stuff that they wanted to keep. And the rest we are getting rid of. I was very excited that on the back of this room, and you'll see it later, is like a storage closet. But what was nice about it is in that storage closet is a door that leads into the garage and outside. So everything that was going to get just tossed was put into that room so that it was easy to get it out of the house and all of that. So that's where, if you see me walking to the back of the room, that's where I'm walking to, is that little storage closet. That way when he can get some buddies over and get everything out of here, it can just go directly outside.
I'm in the zone now, and I think I know why. Can tell from your eyes, this is not your first time. Another late night, vision with a blurred sight. You know what I like. I can't get you off my mind. I think of you all the time. I wanna get with you inside the lines. Just hit me up.
Now, one thing I wanted to say, and I'm pretty sure I've said this in previous videos, that it's great to get a bin or something, and if you're not sure, put it in the bin, and if you don't reach for it for 6 months, a year, just get rid of that bin. Well, the funny thing is, Jen kind of did that with this room in general. It's been like this for 2 years now, and her thought really was, if we haven't needed it in 2 years, other than like there's certain things that I still put aside. You can see me doing it here. I have a bin of stuff that I was like, they may still want to look through this stuff. But if it was just random stuff, they're like, we haven't needed it or looked at it in 2 years. Just get rid of it. That is such a good mindset to have. And don't let thinking, oh, my kids might want this, hold you back. Like I said, Christmas is already almost here. So this is the time of year that if you're going to purge. I plan on doing this in about a week because not only is Christmas coming up, but both my boys have birthdays coming up, and I try to cut their toys in half, at least this time of year, so that we never have an abundance of toys. And yes, you may get that one time that the kid is looking for something and can't find it, but for the most part, your kids aren't going to miss what you get rid of.
I guess you know what I'm thinking, that this was just another fight. But be careful what you're drinking, or you will end up like last night. Made it clear, made my move. I can't stay here and wait for you. Made it clear, made my move. I can't stay here, no, I can't stay.
If you are curious about the floors, they were originally planning on remodeling this room, which they're going to get back to now that it's clean, but this is the remnants of flooring being taken off the floor, so it's cement with some leftover glue and whatever they use to attach flooring.
But it's over now. Yeah, it's over now. But it's over now. Yeah, it's over
Alright, and here's that closet I was talking about. As you can see, it is full of things that they can donate, as well as just garbage that has to be taken to the curb and out of the house. This little door is right back here. Now, the reason I put everything back here is when you close this wall, one, it doesn't even look like there's a closet here, but this way, the kids will not be able to get into those bags of toys until, well, at all. They won't be able to see them, so they don't need to worry about this room getting wrecked because the kids get into the toys that they're getting rid of.
Never thought it'd be easy to feel you in my arms, but now we're here and I'm all in, and I wonder by you, 'cause I can stay till the morning, or stay till the dawn, but just hold me now. I wanna be so much better whenever you're around. I wanna say something clever to get in your mind, 'cause right now we're not together and I lose my way then. Oh, I feel so much better whenever you're around, whenever you're around. Yeah, yeah, whenever you're around, whenever you're around. Is it too late to feel?
Alright, because I know you are all going to ask, this cleaning product is just an all-purpose spray that she had on hand. However, normally the products I'm going to recommend is either the Method Antibac for really dirty areas. I usually use that in my kitchen or my bathroom, and sometimes at these houses if they're really, really bad, but I didn't have my stuff today, or the Mrs. Meyer's all-purpose sprays. Those are like my ride or dies. If I'm going to clean someone's house, I can pretty much just bring those two things and know that I can get that house nice and clean.
I wanna be so much better whenever you're around. I wanna say something clever to get in your mind, 'cause right now we're not together and I lose my way then. Oh, I feel so much better whenever you're around, whenever you're around. Yeah, yeah, whenever.
I have to say, I know they're going to be feeling so much better just walking down here and the way they're going to be able to breathe. I don't deal with a ton of allergies, but this room had me sneezing and eyes running and all the things. So I know after a good vacuum and sweep and dust and everything, they're going to be able to breathe so much better. And honestly, it still needs like a really, really, really good deep cleaning. But man, just this little bit alone is going to make a world of difference for this family.
And I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind.
If you guys are still watching, drop a smiley face emoji down below. You guys have no idea how much you help my channel out by watching till the end, and I greatly appreciate you. If you don't know how to use an emoji, feel free to just leave the word smiley face and I'll know you watched to the end as well. But I love individually thanking each and every one of you and showing you guys some love. So thank you guys so much, and I can't wait to see all your smiling faces.
There's nothing personal in having a little fun. You will wait to see if it's worth your while. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind.
Just watch me.
Give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind.
Just watch me. Just watch me.
Well, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to give this a big thumbs up. And I would love if you guys would share this on your socials. It greatly helps out my channel. Also, if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe. I do this Hoarder series on Sundays, and then on Wednesdays I do a cleaning video at my house or a decor video, anything like that. So if you guys love cleaning motivation, definitely stick around.
It's like you have a spark that leaves me burning. You just have your ways to get me high. You make all my dreams come true. It feels right when I'm around you. We could break up and then make up. I always come back to you. You move me in a way never thought anyone could. You get me.
So today was a little bit different because the night before we had actually dealt with a ton of rain, and with that it caused some water issues in this room. So we are doing the same, organizing, decluttering, and all of that, but we will also be handling the water problem that happened. So this is going to give you guys a ton of motivation. I am so proud of Jen. She's been doing so good at really taking on this decluttering phase. So this will be another amazing before and after, and I hope you all enjoy.
Gets me high. You make all my dreams come true. It feels right just being around you. We could break up and then make up. I always come back to you. You move me in a way never thought anyone could. You get me high. You're my drug when I am feeling blue. Yeah, it's all you. 'Cause you're the one.
So you guys have heard me say this before, but I love to do an organized chaos phase. So I put all the toys to one area and then put other things that were like in the same area. So that's what I mean by organized chaos. I'm not really organizing at this point. I am making groupings so that as we go through and declutter, it'll be a lot easier. I also highly recommend always having a bin specific for your husband or significant other, so that if there are things you don't know about, you put it in that bin and let them go through it. That is what we were doing with all those wires and video games for her husband. But I highly recommend going by piece. That way you can truly decide what you need and don't need. Like I said, I've been super proud of Jen. She's been doing so good at really letting go and starting fresh.
I can feel my body fold against the concrete, but I can't seem to get enough. My mind is fixed on what it wants. I just let you beat me. Looks can be deceiving. Let you get the best of me. In bed with my worst enemy. This is a no-go. I just can't take hold. This is a danger zone. Back up and get me home. This is a no-go. I just can't take hold. This is a danger zone. Back up and get me. So put your hand in mine. Follow me. Let me waste your time. Set up feet. Do some stupid shit. Take a seat. Let me waste your time. So put your
So I love to talk with the people I'm helping as I do it. And in this situation, we were talking about toys. Well, I did say she is a mom of 6. So before anyone judges her on how many toys she has, keep that in mind. That is 6 kids, 6 birthdays, 6 Christmas gifts per kid. So things are naturally going to just accumulate. But I was letting her know I had an issue with my youngest son, Bjorn, and all of his toys constantly making a disaster of his bedroom. And then when I made it that all of his toys went into his closet and it was out of sight and out of mind, it made it where he had way more fun, but also was able to control the mess a lot more. People often have these toy rooms and they're just packed and there's shelves filled and everything. Kids don't need that, and I promise if there's less clutter and everything, they are going to be a lot happier and have a lot more fun playing with their toys.
Take a seat, let me waste your time. Set up beat. Supper time.
Looking back at the good times before it all went down. Climbed right up on the hillside, a different view of my life. You left me running on and on, but I don't care, would you let me in? You said goodbye like everything's gone, everything that we could have.
So at this point, we were just taking out all the bags of toys and the big items that she wanted to get rid of. That way we only had the stuff that they wanted to keep in front of us. I will let you all know, because a lot of people were asking last time, yes, all toys that are in good condition were donated or put on the curb. The big stuff was put on the curb and sent to Facebook Marketplace saying free, and was picked up within 10 minutes of posting. So everything that could be repurposed definitely was. Here we're just putting all the stuff that we're keeping into bins. We wanted to move it out of this room. As I said earlier, they were dealt with some water problems, so I wanted to get everything out. That way we could really tackle the water and getting it out of this carpet and getting this room back to normal.
I don't care, I will let you in. You said goodbye like everything's gone. Everything that we could have been.
But
case we could be. Yeah. Oh, what a hopeless place that we're in. But I'm your liability. I know you are my liability. Yeah, I know you are my liability. Oh, what a hopeless case we could be. Yeah. Oh, what a hopeless place that we're in. But I'm your liability.
And then after we handled all of that, I started moving on, putting all the books into one area. That way we could go through each and every book. And Jen started working on the water. Like I said, we dealt with a lot of rain, so the water seeped into this room and it just really needed to get picked up. In this case, she did not have a shop vac, so we were using a carpet cleaner. Carpet cleaners are great if you're dealing with water damage because they do have the suction portion of it. So if you have a shop vac, I first recommend a shop vac, but if not, use a carpet cleaner if you have that because it works really well also. That is also why you will not see us using a vacuum in this video. I did not want to ruin her vacuum by vacuuming up on a carpet that was still damp and wet. But we did make sure to get as much water out of this carpet as possible.
There's nothing personal in having a little fun. You wait to see if it's worth your while. So give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me break it. I swear. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear. You would do anything that I want. So keep us awake till the dawn. Baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me. Just take a hint, you got a free pass. Oh, try to hide it, but you had me from the get-go. Let me be frank, I'm not that complicated. If you need me, what's the use of playing games? No, there's no denying what we want. Just watch me break it. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear. You would do anything that I want. So keep us awake till the dawn. Baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me.
All right, now going through books. A lot of this is just figuring out you're going to have books that your kids have grown out of, maybe are a little worse for the worn, or having doubles. So we are going through each book. I will say I was enjoying this so much. So two of the girls, they're twins, have some seeing problems. So they're not completely blind, but they are learning Braille. And a lot of these books she got from the Dolly Parton library. They have one for just regular books, but then they have one for special needs. And it was really cool seeing how they made all these old Disney books and everything in a way that kids with special needs could still read them.
The sun's going down as I try to make my way through the crowd. Feeling alive, I love being by your side. It makes me shine. We got one summer, so let's make it count. You make me feel like every
All right, so I want to combine two things I love. One thing I love is hearing where all of you guys are from, and the other thing I love is knowing who made it this far in my videos. So if you've made it to this point, leave me a comment down below letting me know where you're from.
If it's only for now, I don't mind, 'cause I know that your love is endless. If it's only for now, I don't mind, 'cause I know that your love is endless.
Well, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. This room turned out so good. There's definitely going to be some stuff that has to go back in the room. However, when I left, there was still water that needed to get dried up. So not everything came back in the room, but for the most part, we got this all handled. So I am happy that we were able to not only help her declutter and organize her life, but also make some progress when it came to this rain. I was not planning on helping with that. However, sometimes Mother Nature has different plans.
I want to be there and baby dance the night away. I let my head down if I want. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better.
Hello friends, welcome back to Living with Cambria, and welcome if you are new. So I was super excited about today's video. I am helping Jen in her kitchen. If you're new here, I have been helping Jen get her life organized, decluttered, cleaned up. We have done 2 rooms, and this is going to be our 3rd in her kitchen. The biggest issue in her kitchen is storage space. They are a family of 8. So when it comes to having supplies to feed such a large family, she needed more room. Well, this little Eden nook is going to be my secret weapon. They never use it, so we are turning it into storage. If you guys are in the need for some extreme cleaning motivation, and I'm going to show you some cool organization tips, make sure you keep on watching.
Queens without no gloves. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. You can. Baby, let your head down. Be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off. You don't have to hide it. Baby, let your head down. Be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off. Don't hide it. I don't fit into you.
Alright, so now that we got that area cleaned out, I had Jen pick up these closet organizations systems. I wanted her to pick these up because I figured we didn't want to do a whole demo of this corner. Could she and make it a phenomenal walk-in pantry? Absolutely. However, this bench would be a lot of work to take out and do all of that. So we are just looking for a quick solution, and I am so excited because these shelves turned out so good and gave her all the storage she really needed to get her kitchen back in order. She has a ton of cabinet space. However, nowadays, as you know, appliances have gotten so much bigger. So living in an older home, she had nowhere to put these huge appliances. So this was such a huge game changer for making it that her kitchen stays so much cleaner.
But I'm heading out the way for a show. Said that you'd be waiting, and now it's been too long. I wish that we could turn back time, back to all of those nights when I knew you were mine. I miss when we were teenage girls and now tomboy t-shirts. When life was good and the worn out sneakers. When we were fine about the complications. Those were the days in the tomboy t-shirts.
nights when I knew you were mine. I miss when we were teenage girls and our tomboy t-shirts. When life was good and I wore now sneakers. When we were flying out complications. Those were the days in the tomboy t-shirts. Dirt on my jeans and single old snapback, floating through the street like holding your hand tight. Dirt on my jeans and single old snapback, floating through the street like. I wish that we could turn back time, back to all of those nights when I knew you were mine. I miss when we were teenage girls and now tall.
And then after we got that up, we had this rack that she actually had sitting on a corner counter in her kitchen that was set up to be hung. So I thought it'd be perfect for all the little kid snacks that they can easily grab, but isn't taking up counter space. That to me is huge in a kitchen. If you have your counter space completely filled and already looking cluttered and messy, it's so easy just to throw something on there and not think about it. Where if your counters are clean, you're gonna notice those little things that are messing it up. If you notice it right away, you don't need to worry about that little thing turning into a huge disaster.
I'm going out with you tonight. Are you close to here? I'm feeling down, I don't know why. No, it's so surreal. Think I want you here. Oh, 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 oh. I don't ask for much, no, I don't need that much, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Though I want your touch. Baby, you're so high, stay. I don't mind a little crazy. But baby, you're so high, stay. We don't need to go that fast. I need this night to last. So, you are like me, you wanna be free, like a summer night. I'm feeling down, I don't know why. What an alibi. But I'm glad you're here. Oh, 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 oh. I don't ask for much, no, I don't need that much, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Though I want your touch. Baby, you're so high, stay. I don't mind a little crazy. But baby, you're so high, stay. We don't need to go that fast. I need this night to last. Slow it down.
All right, so her little boy is literally the cutest. He was so curious and then decided he wanted to help clean. I don't know. He was so adorable. I love just having him around. He today was a lot less shy than the past 2 times I've come out. So he was extra, extra adorable today.
So high, stay. I don't mind a little crazy. But baby, you're so high, stay. We don't need to go that fast. I need this night to last. Baby, you're so high, stay. I don't mind a little crazy. But baby, you're so high, stay. We don't need to go that fast. I need this night to last. Baby, you're so high, stay. We don't need to go that fast. I need this night to last.
You got something I can never be without, yeah. I'm in your command. Thought I was a man of my own.
So when it came to deciding what went in the pantry, we wanted the bigger items that didn't really fit in the cabinet, so we're just finding their home on the counter. So this included the Instapot, the air fryer, the blender, all those little things, but we still wanted room for some of the food as well. She has one cabinet, and you're gonna see it in a little bit, that one of the kids broke one of the doors, so I recommended just taking the other door off and leaving it as an open cabinet, but it meant I wanted to get all the spices and canned food out of that cabinet so that we could put things like utensils and cooking spray, things you grab on a regular basis that's not gonna look overly cluttered and messy since it is an open cabinet.
I find myself apologizing when you've started it. Why? Under a spell. I really wonder, how did it come to this? Go see my friends, but then I realized they're all your friends. Is this who I am? You see me running around in circles, feeling so sweet, but should it be like this? I'm loving the heat, I think I'm losing it. What do I do? Every time you come in name, what do I do?
And then onto the rest of the counters. I wanted to move all the just like random things onto the peninsula. That way she could go through it, because there was just a lot of random receipts and bobby pins and just all the random stuff I wanted on the peninsula so that she could go through it, put them in their homes, throw them out, whatever she needed to do. But it also gave me the ability to clean these counters. They definitely needed a really good wipe down, so the best way to do that is to take everything off.
Maybe I need therapy, yeah. Red carpet for you, let me hold your bag. I'll carry your shoes, I think I've lost it. What do I do? Every time you call my name, what do I do? You're whipping me into madness. But I can never stay away from you. What do I we can't stop it, so I keep on rolling in silence. So I keep on rolling in silence. Keep on rolling in silence. What do I? Maybe I should keep rolling in silence.
Now, one thing I will highly recommend if you are organizing and decluttering and doing a big project like that, don't worry about deep cleaning. A lot of people think of cleaning and they get that confused with tidying, organizing, decluttering. When you're doing either or, if you are deep cleaning or if you are organizing and decluttering, pick one. Now, light cleaning like I'm doing, a sweep, a wipe down, that's a different story. But you get so much more overwhelmed if you try and take on everything all at once. So in this case, we are decluttering, we are organizing, and we are doing a light cleaning. Does this kitchen need a good deep cleaning? Absolutely. But you can't even do a deep clean till it has this first step done. So if you are in this case and you have a room that is just a complete disaster, tackle organizing and decluttering it and just do a light cleaning, and then you can go back another day and just focus on the cleaning portion.
Then said you have found your place. Not sure if I want this. You don't think that I noticed.
All right, and here you can see the cabinet that we took the door off of. There is one door already missing, so we just took the other one off. She's gonna clean out that corner cabinet so that we can put the spices and things like that in there. And then I can put things that she will grab for on a regular basis that often people leave on the counter anyway in this open shelving. And once again, less things on the counter. I cannot emphasize enough how important it is to have a clean counter. Now, I'm not saying you can't have a couple things, a couple pretty things. I have decor on my counters, but you want to keep it looking nice. It's so much easier to keep a space clean if it already looks pretty and put together. If it looks jumbled and crazy because you have so many things you have to keep on the counters, it's really easy for it to turn into a tornado real quick.
Talk to me, just talk to me. Talk to me, 'cause I'm not gonna defend my beating heart. Defend my beating heart. I'm not gonna defend my beating heart. Defend my beating heart.
Find time. Just want the mood to be right. Keeping it low in the night, yeah. So long since I get a glimpse of a light. It's blurring out my eyes. We should open up a window. I can't see clear. Is I know out to window, to window. 'Cause it's just my habits. I can't describe it. And she can talk about it like it's magic. The way that she loves my habits. I'm good, giving her compliments. I'm yours if you need a friend, yeah, yeah. Fake one, staying until the end. Yeah, I know how to play pretend. Tell me, how do I get inside? Open up your mind. In this I know how to win a fight, to win a fight. 'Cause it's just my habits. I can't describe it. And she can talk about it like it's magic.
So I also just want to stop and thank all of you guys so much for your support. I often have people commenting asking how much I charge these families to help them out. I actually do not charge them, and the reason I can do that is with your guys' support, sharing and commenting and liking my videos. It allows me to make just enough money through YouTube that I can do this with no cost to the families. And as long as I am able to do that, I'm going to. I love being able to help people that may not have been able to do this because they can't quite afford having someone professionally come in and help them go through stuff. And I can come in and say, hey, don't feel bad, don't worry about it. I'm getting paid in a way if it's through ads or sponsorships or whatever, but you guys do not need to pay any out of pocket. But the only way I can do that with is with all of your guys' support. So thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. I know these families greatly appreciate it, and I feel like not enough people are truly honest with their subscribers of how much they help us out. Yes, we make money on YouTube, but it is only because of you guys watching, commenting, and sharing all of our videos.
Everybody's been saying that you're up to no good. Everyone has been telling me that you got me hooked. You're playing it big time. You're feeding me lies. Everyone has been bugging me. to sever the ties. But I would never, ever, ever would have believed them, no reason. Sometimes the truth is hard to see. But now the never, ever, ever seemed to be over. I saw her, so I'm happy I got freed. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. I won, got it done. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I won't let the door hit when I leave. Should've known by your rap sheet that you weren't nice, but now I am telling you I'm going to smile. But I would never, ever, ever would have believed them, no reason. Sometimes the truth is hard to see. But now the never, ever, ever seemed to be over. I saw her, so I'm happy I got freed. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. I won, got it done. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I won't let the door hit when I leave. I guess that I was born beneath a very lucky star, and in a week or two I won't remember who you are. Man down, he ran out of luck and now it's my time. Ain't no looking back, I'm on the right track. Here she goes. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. I won, got it done. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I won't let the door hit when I leave. I guess that I was born beneath a very lucky star, and in a week or two I won't remember who you are. I guess that I was born beneath a very lucky star, and in a week or two I won't remember who you are.
Oh, and before I forget, because I've had people also ask this, that they love hearing how long this took. I showed up at Jen's house at 10 and I left at 4. So what is that? 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. So 6 hours this day that I spent at Jen's house to get this kitchen looking amazing.
Move in the desert, see the moon through the humid air. Feel the groove deep in your blood, yeah. Yellow sunshine, baby, we don't care. All you need, you get for free. If you stick with me, feel the blended heat. It's just a little liberty. All you need to get for free. If you stick with me, feel the blended heat. It's just a little liberty. Don't wait. Oh, baby, feel the crowd like a massive heart, but it's all around. The way we move in the desert, see the moon through the cloudy breeze. Feel the groove deep in our blood, yeah. Sweaty, shiny, but we never freeze.
I know it's weird, but I absolutely love scrubbing out sinks, especially at people's houses that may not do this as regularly as I do, because I can take a sink that's just starting to look worn and old and make it look so good with a good scrub down, drying, and it looks amazing. I find this so therapeutic and just, I don't know. I absolutely love scrubbing out the sink. My house, other people's house, it's one of my favorite chores to do. Well, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to give this a big thumbs up, share it with a friend, and subscribe if you are new here. Also, wanted to let you guys know, if you are from Wisconsin and you or someone you may know between the Milwaukee and Madison area think you would be a good candidate, I am looking for another house after Jen. I have not been able to find one. So if you want to be in one of my videos or know someone that just needs a good kick in the butt to get their house in order, definitely send me an email. My info's in the description below. But once again, thank you guys so much for all your love and support. You guys have no idea how much I appreciate you. But I will see you next time. Bye.